Hey there, welcome to my studio here in New York City. I am Daniel Norton, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fujifilm GFX50S II. Now, if you want all the specs on this and everything else, we're going to have them in the description. You can follow that link. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about the things I think are kind of relevant to me and this camera. So let's get to it. For those of you who may be new to medium format, this is going to be the 10-second course. Essentially, you've got different size sensors. You've got your what they often call crop sensors. You've got your full frame, which everybody loves. And medium format is essentially a larger sensor than that. So if you can imagine that you're somebody who went from a crop sensor to a full frame, this would be that same kind of jump, right? You're going to get, your lenses are going to feel a bit wider. You're going to feel like you have a bit more shallow depth of field. And in addition to that, your pixels are generally larger, so you're going to get overall better quality. Many people who haven't used medium format think of them as big studio cameras, put it on a tripod, shoot. And while you certainly can do that with the GFX series and this camera in particular, this is a very compact camera and it has image stabilization. So you're able to take this small body, go on location and shoot with this just the same way you would with any other digital camera. Fujifilm has updated the algorithm on their autofocus to give you really fast autofocus. In addition to that, you've got 3 frames per second, so you're not gonna miss any shots with this camera. Okay, so here we are in the studio, right? This is the classic situation for your medium format camera. People always think of medium format cameras as studio cameras. Even though these Fujifilm cameras are very small, they're still great in the studio, of course. Right, I would be shooting tethered normally, but this is a beta camera. It's not been released yet, obviously. We're shooting the video, so we're gonna be shooting JPEGs into the camera. I'll shoot JPEG and RAW so that later on I can play. But one of the great things about the Fujifilm cameras, of course, is the film simulations, and this has a whole bunch too. So I set it up on ProVia, which is my favorite. I'm using the 110 lens, so the new autofocus algorithm is kind of tweaked, so we're gonna get nice, fast autofocus, and we'll be able to shoot some really good beauty shots. I find the 110 to be really nice for portraits. It's long enough that we can step back, but not so long that I'm standing on the other side of the studio. I like to be, fairly close. So this is a lighting situation I've used before. It's a beauty dish with a grid and a Shimura small softbox, extra small softbox, I should say. Basically, we're gonna create just kind of a moody light. So let's start this way. Again, I'm all pretty much set up. I'm gonna have you kind of work this way a little bit. And so I've got the camera set up so that I can kind of see Mia, so I'm not seeing my flash exposure at this point. But if I were to take a picture with no flash, we would have a black frame. So you'll see in a second, this will be very moody. Boom. All right, let's see. I can just check it here. And there we go. Of course, it's touch screen, so we can punch in and take a nice close shot if we want. All right, cool. Let's work through this a little bit. Again, I am shooting raw, but since I can't process them before the video comes out, we're going to be relying on the JPEG, and I'm using the ProVia. Oh, this is fast. I've got it set on face eye detection, and it's grabbing that close eye, no problem every time. And of course, we can shoot up to 3 frames per second, so let me put it on the motor drive mode. Motor drive. All right, here we go. So if she was like reacting, like if I said something funny, and I was like, yeah, I said something funny, ha 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 ha, right? I can just bang it right out with that, and boom, shoots right through. If you want to shoot fast like that. Again, I normally would shoot tethered, but even though I can't shoot tethered, I can punch in here and check my focus, and it is pretty sharp, pretty darn sharp. Would you like to see how sharp your eyeball is? People love to see their eyeballs. What do you think?
Wow.
That's pretty sharp, right?
Very sharp.
Nice. All right, we'll make sure that we post that. Just like that. Okay, so of course the Fujifilm GFX50S II performed excellent in the studio. We weren't surprised about that, right? A medium format camera, studio, awesome. But what I wanted to do was take it out here to the park. I'm in Central Park with this compact weather sealed body, 6.5 stops of internal image stabilization. We're gonna be able to run around with this brand new 35-70 lens and take all kinds of shots. We've kind of come into the wilderness. Wilderness as in people keep walking by us every 5 minutes, but we found a spot where nobody would bother us for too long. There's this great gazebo here. Not making this up, somebody just got married here, right? Yeah, we witnessed it, congratulations. And I've got this in the background. Now with all the sun coming from the back, a lot of bright exposures, but I want to have, relatively shielded with the field. I've set myself at a 5.6, 100 ISO, and then I'm using the flash, for a photo flash here to fill in. So we're creating this kind of almost unrealistic look because we've got the light balance, but it has that real poppy magazine quality. The sun's blazing from the back, right? So we're gonna try to keep your face away from the sun so we don't get nice, no bad sunlight on your hair, but you have this beautiful glow. The flash, what I think is gonna fill in on your face. I'm set about 45. We're just gonna get kind of a wide-ish shot here. Just kind of play around a little bit. There's like a gazebo back there. I'm gonna go a little, what's nice about using the zoom lens, I can try a few different things. Like I'm gonna go a little wide with some of these, getting a little bit of foreground in the shot to create some different looks. I think being level with you is the best though. So I'm gonna come here, beautiful like that. Do something maybe different with your legs, like stretch one out or, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the pants have like a beautiful reflection and sheen. I'll do a couple more, I'm gonna zoom into 70. Some nice portraits here. Good. And just to show the environment, I'm going to shoot some nice wide ones. Good, good, good. Look this way. Good. Nice. There you go. Soft and pretty like that. Nice like that. I might have you moving again. What's nice about this too with the zoom, I can get a nice wide shot here, and then I can also just punch in. Good. Nice. Good. That's it. Just like that. Beautiful. Yep, leaning is good. Good, good, good. Nice like that. One more. Wow, it's so fast. See how fast we're able to just gonna bang around.
Wow, yeah, this is fantastic.
Not bad, right? This is my first photo shoot ever. Can you believe it? I know. Crazy. Extend your chin towards me. That's it. One more. Last one. Beautiful. All right, I need to take a breather. That was too good. Excellent job. So that was a super fun shoot. Really always nice to come out to the park and shoot in nature and in the environment. And a lot of times you might think, oh, medium format camera, you're not going to want to do that. But with this camera being so small and with the image stabilization, I don't need a tripod. I can walk around out here, shoot it, relatively slow shutter speeds. It's got fast autofocus. The drive, the 3 frames per second is great if you want to nail stuff. And of course, using flash, I'm able to kind of control my environment and create kind of a really excellent and fun portrait out here in the park. Very simple, minimal equipment, fits in one backpack. So I'd like to thank Fujifilm for letting me borrow the GFX50S II. It was really fun. Hopefully I'll get to use it a little bit more. This 35-70 is a great lens with it. If you're just getting into the medium format system, I definitely recommend getting the kit. It's only marginally more expensive than the body only, and it's really versatile. I will put Mia's information in the description so you guys can follow her. Be sure to follow me, Daniel Norton Photographer. Be sure to subscribe to Adorama TV and ring the bell so you get more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Adorama TV for more videos like this, and ring the bell for notifications.